One of the best parts of police work is getting the perfect evidence to arrest someone, like in these two cases.
Big attraction. So if he took everything, he took a tractor.
That brand new, like fresh out of the car.
We have a teenager who almost got away with the theft and selling of guns until an Instagram chat leak caused his life to come crashing down.
My little homeboys have ran through some whips or whatever.
Get out the car, Donnie.
What did he do?
And the man who held a T-Mobile employee at gunpoint, only to realize that one of the phones he stole wasn't even real.
Get on the ground. Get on the ground.
So apparently the guy took a dummy phone that can't be tracked.
New phone items in the back seat.
Yeah, this is it.
But first, cops stopped this car after evidence from a cold case came to light.
Hey, what's going on, man? Good. I'm good, thanks, man. You got any weapons on you? Nah, I don't. All right, can you step out of the car? For what reason? Yeah. We're gonna place you under arrest. We'll talk about more about it in just a minute, okay? This is for that case that we talked about last year, remember?
For what?
For that case that we talked about last year, all right?
Hold on.
Wait a minute, I'm
No,
his
what?
grandmother. What is this about?
Yeah, I'll explain it to you in just a moment, ma'am.
So we all know at this point, this kid knows exactly what he's talking about.
You're his grandma?
Yes.
Okay. He got in some trouble last year that we tried talking about, and we just now solved the case, so he's gonna go to jail for that. Okay? Yeah. Well, I'll explain it to you in just a minute. Delani, I need you to get out of the car for me, okay?
I gotta call my dad.
It's non-negotiable. I need you to.
Gotta call my dad.
Can I call my dad? I don't know what's going on.
We'll talk to him, but for right now,
He just told you.
I understand.
I don't understand why you stopped me for.
Well,
Like,
I'll
what?
explain it
Y'all
to you
just-
as well,
You
ma'am.
just know me. You just target me, dude.
Yeah, because I'm working a case on you.
You working a case for what?
Yeah.
I don't know you, dude.
What case is
No,
it?
you can't. No, you can't pull me out of the car. You can't pull me out of the
Come on, get out the car, Delani.
What did he do?
Let's go.
car. Okay. I'm getting out.
Time to get out, boy.
Bro,
It's incredible he would argue at all with a cop wearing a hat like that. That's just bad judgment.
Dad, call.
I'm calling him right now.
Call. Yo. What the f? I don't have nothing. We have nothing. Swear to God. Dad.
We have a problem.
Dad, the cops pull me over. That's it. They say.
Oh my goodness, dude.
No, they're pulling me away.
Relax, bro.
Bro, what is going on?
Did you know last time when we talked, right? I treated you fairly,
I
right?
get it, but like,
And I'm
bro,
gonna
I've
treat
been
you
doing
fairly
good.
as
What
well.
is going on?
I told you.
You
this
just
is
pull
for
me
the-
out the car.
Yes,
It's like, yo, I
because
have nothing.
this is the case that I worked on you last year
For what?
for stealing those guns up in Palm Beach Gardens.
I don't have nothing.
I
Whoops.
don't have them on you.
I didn't take nothing. I don't have. I've been doing good. I literally been like, nah. Please, no. There's no way. I don't even know. No, there's no. Y'all can't just. Nah, y'all can't just pull me out like that. Nah, there's no way. Y'all can't.
Well, they can.
No. Y'all not doing. Y'all can't do me like that.
Stop!
All right, bro, I'm chilling.
Oh, wow. Little control technique there. And to be fair, we can use the force necessary or reasonable force to get somebody into custody and under control. Didn't look like he knocked his teeth out, but it was a smack to the kisser.
Stop resisting. I'm chilling. I'm not. Oh God, I'm not. Oh God. Yo, you resisting.
It seems like it worked.
You see, record. He just punched me in my. Yo, record. He just punched me in my. Yo, we about to sue him.
Unfortunately, your mouth is still working.
Yo, he just punched me in my. Yo, Dad, he just punched me. He just punched me in my face. Oh God, he just punched me. Yo, I can't feel my hands, bro. Relax. Yo, what's good with you, bro? You just know me from the last time. I haven't done nothing, bro. You know me from the last time. Why you just punched me in my face, bro? Why you just punched me in my face? Yo, you punched me in my face, bro. That's
Oh,
so
he's stuck in that
unnecessary,
loop.
Unnecessary, bro. So unnecessary. Yo, I need a bitch. Yo.
He's innocent. What the
1532. We are 10-4. This routine 94 and supervisor.
Call the emergency.
Okay, just saw the guy's hat on the ground. I believe in Florida that is also a capital offense.
I heard you struck my son.
He knocked off my hat.
Oh.
Madam, could you stand over there, please? We will get his shoe.
I don't know why y'all stopping him for.
Crazy. I'm with my grandma, bro. We just went to
We have a white male detained.
Oh, my goodness. Grandma saved me. Daddy saved me.
I'm scared, bro. I haven't been doing like, yo, on me. Bro, you beat me the I can't even feel my hand. Bro, call the EMS. I need a
Let me help you.
Yo, I need emergency. I need emergency. I need emergency, bro.
I need emergency?
The man was arrested in connection to a stolen firearms case from the previous year. Investigators had obtained countless text messages, audio recordings, and damning video and photo evidence.
Low-key, that I took from somewhere, but whatchamacallit? They don't got no body to nothing crazy like that. That brand new, like fresh out of the car.
Well, it's awfully nice of him to keep a text message record of all of his crimes.
I killed Darnell, yeah, I shot him with my 9. I shot him 9 times, 9 p.m. on the dime.
Us 1300, my little homeboys had ran through some whips or whatever last night, and they had came up on the car with 5 poles, and that was one of them. I bought the 175. I'm about to get another one that they also came up on a mechanic. Rob.
All the voice recordings still there.
Well, tell me about them motherfuckers that had called me at like 2 a.m. saying how to ride out of that complex. A BMW was unlocked, and inside a box was some targets and five or whatever.
So I believe Florida is one of those states where you can just leave your gun in your car. I think that's true. I know New Hampshire, north of me, is like that, and I wouldn't be surprised if Florida was like that also, which means you're breaking into a car, you might get a gun.
Well, I was so happy. Smiling. Cheesing too hard, but I dropped the boys off before I went to work.
Pretty damning evidence.
Yeah, them boys hit good. Them boys hit good. And then they had the SIG, the P360. Then they have a PSA Dagger Micro, which is like the Glock 43X.
Thanks, man.
Your hat, sir.
Okay, you want to explain to my son why his son is being held?
Here we go.
Yes. Hold on, I'm going to let you talk to the officer.
Grandma has no idea what's going on.
How you doing? This is Agent LeCare.
Can I show up to the 15th Street one or two?
Being placed on
Or you guys 45 real quick?
for a case that we worked last year. I'm the same that worked the case last year with you guys. So more evidence came up to charge him to those burglaries out in Palm Beach Gardens. He's going to jail today for dealing in stolen property.
He's going to jail for dealing in stolen property?
Yes, sir.
Property.
Oh my God, and this is a case from last year?
Yeah,
You
from
gotta
last
be
year.
kidding me.
It seems like she's saying that in opposition to the police. Like, do you not know this kid at all? You don't think he's capable, or you think the police are like completely wrong here? They've got the wrong guy?
You know, I tried taking care of all this last year. Unfortunately,
his other shoe.
you know, he didn't want to cooperate.
Wouldn't confess?
Nobody
Can you
likes to
please get him
admit
his other
what
shoe?
they've done. But yeah, so took a while, but we finally pieced it together, and now he's going to jail. Okay?
Was he selling? Did he have some?
Yeah, dealing in stolen property. Yes,
When?
Stolen property
the guns that he stole.
What guns?
that he doesn't have.
He doesn't have and never had.
No, like I said, I'm not here to argue with you. We have new evidence. Yeah.
I'm just asking questions. That's all. No argument. I'm just trying to understand.
I'm arguing.
You caught him with a firearm today, or?
No.
Yeah.
New evidence came up from that case that we were working from last year that proves that he stole these guns and then sold them to other people.
Oh, me, I'm gonna have like a lump on my forehead. You gotta take pictures of that later for sure.
Lieutenant will when he gets here. I just wanted to take that photo before they covered it up.
Were y'all allowed to do that? Just pull somebody out of the car, punch them, and they tackle them to the
It's Florida, son.
If he's asking what's going on,
Good luck with your complaint.
like, let's let some shit on YouTube for real. Like that's just literally watch what just happened to me.
Wow. Maybe he's a fan. Thank you for your contribution.
Look at the man.
Total devotion to his art. Utter self-sacrifice.
Like what the f? Like I used to watch that. This just happened to me today.
All right, these cops are fine. And
Crazy. You put him in the front leash?
I can't do that.
I ain't gonna do it.
You know this is an old case, right?
No, that's why.
But this,
like,
listen,
bro, I
wait.
don't that
Because there's new evidence, okay? That's why you're being arrested now. Listen, you're talking to me because I know you and that guy have beef, whatever, like
he got beef
histories,
against
whatever.
me. Like,
That's why I'm talking to you, okay?
I don't
If you
know.
want to talk about it, you're going to save yourself another jail trip because Garden's case is still open and they're still working on it. So they're closing in at finishing it, so you're going to end up going to jail again unless you want to just get it all done with now.
I don't know what the he's talking about, bro. Like, I ain't did shit. One time he caught me with my mom's gun, bro, at the little car stop. That's when we got caught. I got arrested. Then he took my phone, seen everything on my phone, and like that was that. That was all that happened.
Okay, so do you want to talk about it?
No, I don't know what the there is to talk about.
Okay, just know that you're going to get arrested again. Probably picked up again somewhere that you don't want to be picked up at.
There's nothing to talk about.
Okay.
I already see what's going on. He want to be a dickhead, hit me with all these damn charges. That's straight. Resisting, burglary, I don't know what the he should be getting hit with charges. The hit me in my face, straight in my I ain't lay a finger on, bro. I'm stepping away from him like this.
Yeah, and you can't do that. So let's go back to the car.
I'm like, yo, because he ain't telling me what's going on. I'm like,
he did. He literally said the case from last year. Palm Beach
I was like, yo, like, what the hell? Like, what case? I don't know what you're talking about. It's been like 2 years since he started.
So he's thinking somehow like time and distance is going to save him here. But I looked it up. The statute of limitations in Florida for like non-violent felonies is like 3 or 4 years. So he's not even close to being that far out. And then for violent felonies, I don't know if he has any of those mixed in here. Those can go on forever. There's no statute of limitations on that. So time and distance is not going to save him. We'll get back to his charges in just a second. But first, the cops were called after a T-Mobile employee was held at gunpoint.
Get on the ground. Get on the ground. Get on the ground.
Ooh.
Get your ass on the ground. Hey, bro, I don't give a about these phones, but they all you. I mean, if they all you,
yeah, take them.
Just relax. That's all you gotta do. I ain't coming to hurt you. Not coming to hurt you. How many people you got out there?
Slightly comforting, maybe.
What's this code? This tape right here? Yeah. Stay your down. Now what else? Where the money at? Huh?
Do you want me to get up?
Where is it at?
It's in the drawer out front.
Hey, how much you normally be in there?
150.
150. Man, that's right there, man. Where the keys at?
The keys are, you see that big, like, poster behind that desk on the left?
Uh-huh.
It's behind there on the right.
A bunch of T-Mobile phones in there.
Don't try nothing, I'm gonna fire your up.
I'm not down on the
Upon arrival, officers formed a perimeter around the building. They needed to be sure the suspect wasn't still inside.
140 at the employees. Anybody else should be in the store.
Go front. Hey, we're gonna search that way. The lobby looks clear.
Radio 103 is holding the back door.
Police department! Is anybody inside the store? You need to make yourself known.
140 radio. He's saying there should be no employees in the store. He's over here. The other employees at Yakko right now. Or in Giant Eagle right now.
So, police department, if anybody's inside the store, make yourself known now.
So at this point, these guys probably have pretty limited information. They're going to do a systematic search of the building, being as safe as possible, trying to get the suspect into custody. But I'm sure they know he was armed, so it's going to be carefully done.
Check that hard corner for me.
Clear.
You hold, I'll work my way around.
Oh, we got 3 doors around there. One open, 2 closed.
I'll go right and go left. Ready?
Get manager on the phone right now. We're trying to figure that out.
Just hold there, Brian.
It's a good example of how great gun lights are. I know some daytime cops in my past that would say they're on day shift and they don't really like having the light on their gun. I may have been guilty of this at one point in my career, but they really are useful even if you're on your day shift because you're going to search dark buildings.
Bathroom. Clear.
It's actually kind of a dummy phone that they can track remotely.
So apparently the guy took a dummy phone that can be tracked.
I don't understand the idea of, I understand the stealing cash, I get that, but like the stealing the phones thing, aren't these all like trackable? Can't they just like shut them off at home office and as soon as you reactivate it, they're gonna know it's one of the stolen phones? Doesn't make a lot of sense to me.
So
I get here early every day and I'm just opening up the store. I went to the back. We had a customer call in saying that they were coming in to get an iPhone. So I'm putting all our packages away, checking our safe to see if we have the iPhone and things like that. So I start the time delay. And when every time I start the time delay, I tell my watch to start a 10-minute timer. Then a customer came in, so I started working with the customer. She was talking about her internet's not working, her friend's internet's not working, but she wants to get a new phone. So I'm trying to just work her through that. My timer goes off, so I go back to the safe, because if we don't open it in 5 minutes, then we got to wait another 10 minutes to open it. So I just...
This actually happened to me recently, trying to pick up a new phone, and she had to hit the time delay thing and something got screwed up. She had to hit it again. The whole time I'm trapped in the phone store, and it's a perfect opportunity for them to try to upsell you or sell you a accessory or ask you about your plan and if you should change it to this. So I guess it's for security, but also it's a good tactic for them to hold you captive.
Push the buttons, and once I step in, send me to get on the ground. Where was he at? Right behind the door. Most likely has happened is when we leave, my coworker went to Giant Eagle. We put a board in the back door and we just go over there.
Oh. So I think management's not going to be too happy about that.
Apology accepted, Captain Nita. That's why I didn't never see nobody, that lady come in by herself. I didn't see nobody else.
Okay.
Can you describe the suspect to us? About your height. He was about like a little thicker. He said if you guys need, like, if he could get your contact information or anything like that, he can send like the footage. Well, you know, I don't know if he took like the 14 Pro Max out the safe. But our 14 Pro Max that's in our safe is tracked.
Oh, like on the phone?
Yeah, so if he took everything, he took a track. What did he take? You know?
You don't know yet.
He had two, like, or he dumped our trash can and took everything. So, yeah, what he wanted me to tell you is that one of those phones that you may have is a tracking. So it's not one of the phones that we actually sell.
It's just a tracking device.
How could they?
Can he track it?
So you said he was going to throw something like this.
Okay.
You were here?
Yeah, this was the one I was here.
Okay. I'm going to have you walk me through it. Let's go through the back.
So I think this is like a crime scene tech. I don't see a gun on her, so I think she's like a technician. She's there for photographs, fingerprints, pretty much to document the scene and grab any evidence that might be related to the crime.
Alvin was just on the phone. He said he was just going to Giant Eagle. We all, like, just when we go to the gas station or anything, like, we're going to get a sandwich. We put this board here, we just go out, and then we come back.
That is such a bad security measure.
Pops this door, and you start the timer. Tell me where you started at.
It is very strange that the guy was in there right when the timer was able to open the safe. That is odd. I wonder if he had somebody call ahead and say they were coming to get the phone. I wonder if he was involved in that call.
You prop the timer and you put it on your watch.
So I come back out here because when our front door opens, it's like a poof. Like it's like a sound, like we can all hear it. So when I hear the
air pressure exchange or something.
On the back, hey, how you doing? Start talking to her about her problems and things like that. She's sitting in that chair. Her son is in this chair. When I come in here, and when I just left out, both of these doors are closed.
When you go over here, is she still here?
Yeah, she is.
So when all of this is going on, she's just here the entire time?
Well, that's what I'm thinking. Because when he has me come out and take this out, she's long gone.
She was gone.
Then as he was getting everything out of here, after I told him the code, he just like stood over me.
Okay. Do you remember what she was wearing? Okay.
I barely remember the shorts or...
Yeah.
Yes. But my
poor kid's going to be traumatized.
District manager sent us a picture, just like from the...
Yeah.
So then, like, once I get in there, that's when I'm like trying to text my manager and stuff like that. So this is when I'm texting my manager. So at 11,
that's how the cops knew.
Jokes and stuff, and then by 11:22, I'm saying we're being robbed. Like, well, I'm sitting 11. I'm sitting that from in here. So that's like everything's done.
Okay, cool. Can you walk him back out? I'm gonna do all my overall photos.
It wasn't long before police tracked down the signal from the stolen phone. The search for the suspect was closing in.
Well, like there's a Samsung phone box right here, but they say they're pinging an iPhone.
Uh-oh.
103. Do we know what type of phone they're pinging right now? What brand? What type of phone are they pinging right now? Samsung or iPhone? iPhone 14. Copy. I copy. Is it showing moving or is it still in front of the jewelry store? Where did they get the...
Someone in front of it looks like Infinity Nails.
In front of Infinity Nails.
Front of a nail salon?
It's just an empty box. Hey, Sarge, there's a bunch of product back here.
think that's an employee. You just open the door and said that's your car.
Well, there's a bunch of
like her stuff.
No, it's Samsung. It's a bunch of phone stuff.
Oh, Samsung. Oh yeah.
And there's money right there. There's from a till. This might be it.
Oh boy.
Out on this.
That's it.
130 to 103. We got a stopped vehicle here. There's rolled up change in the front. Yeah. There's a bunch of Samsung and phone stuff in the back.
Oh boy.
It's 28.
So just robbed the place using this car and then just drove down the road and parked? Kind of crazy.
If I take one more step, it'll be the farthest away from home I've ever been.
Bad plan.
On a blue Buick. Who's the owner? Who's the owner of this one?
I would assume somebody went into that store, right?
Or new phone items in the back seat. Yeah, this is it. All right, Bedford is bringing up a photo of the registered owner. I'll need another car up here, and we'll find out where this owner is.
You said males, though.
It was a male, but there was a female in the store. The blue Buick's right there, right in front of Maple.
Maybe working together.
One of these stores, or it could be the guy too. Comes back
Bonnie and Clyde.
Frank, and there's like money, like coin stuff, and a bunch of Samsung. She could have. Nobody in there?
I mean, there's one dude in there, but he's with like a little kid, and I don't.
Does he have a bunch of arm tattoos or no?
He's got some tattoos on his arms. That one guy?
A couple.
A couple. Not like, I mean, the way I'm, again, we can't.
After I commit a robbery, I do like to spoil myself and get my nails done. Maybe a mani-pedi.
Get any real description of anything, but I'm picturing like.
That's what we had from the victim at the store. So shorts,
smaller ones. And he has like a child with him.
Well, that's the issue. So there was a female in the store in the front.
Yeah.
And then when the employee went to the back, that's when he had somebody with a gun.
Yeah, you said she had a kid with him.
The suspect told the victim to go in the bathroom, and then the woman and the kid were gone. So we don't know if they're an accomplice. We don't know anything. That's the issue.
The phone's still stationary.
It is.
There's a bunch of phones.
There's a bunch of phones.
It's a family effort here.
How do they get out with that?
130 to 103. The owner of the nail salon just called Bedford and said the suspect is hiding in the store somewhere. Hey, John, female or male, did she say?
All of them. All of them. That's probably the ones that he was just talking about.
All of them?
The kid and
all right, there's the owner.
Super dumb. All the stuff's in plain view in the car. Whoa.
Hands up!
Got him.
Put your hands up right now! Turn around!
That's him. That's the outfit.
Anybody else in there?
All right. Got cover?
A little excitement in the old nail salon today.
There's somebody else who's on camera.
Radio, one detained. Where's the gun at? Stop. Don't.
So they got him in custody. They asked where the gun is. No, he's not free to leave. He hasn't been read Miranda yet, but because a gun could be a danger to the public, it's a dangerous weapon, it's a exigent circumstance, they can ask him where weapons are, where the gun is, and he can tell them, and if they recover it, it's not thrown out because it's an exception because of the weapon.
I'm gonna ask you one more time. If you have a gun on you, you better tell me where it's at.
I got no gun. I didn't even do nothing. I don't know what y'all got going on.
Yeah, well, hiding inside of a store like that don't make no sense, right?
I mean, it's a barber shop.
Yeah.
Doesn't look good, my man.
So much. This will go with us. We'll get it back when we're done.
That's understandable.
Slide your feet in.
You own a blue car out there? You own a blue car out there?
I own a blue car.
You gotta come out and talk to us. I'm gonna be honest with you. It was used in a robbery and stolen. Armed robbery. That vehicle was used in an armed robbery and stolen.
I want to know armed robbery.
Yep. I'm just gonna be.
You have me on camera in armed
No. I said the vehicle was used in armed robbery, and so you're driving the vehicle here. We gotta talk to you about it.
Hold on. Wait.
Yeah.
What?
Did you let anyone borrow your vehicle?
Did I let somebody borrow?
No idea.
Okay. Who?
Tyree.
Who's Tyree to you?
This boy that I've been talking to.
Okay. Was he with you today?
No, he wasn't with me. I just came over here to get my son here.
Did you drive that vehicle?
District car. That's how it would be.
Oh, you can see in the lower left there, I was looking for her pants because in that other video that they showed in the store, in the upper left-hand corner, it caught my eye because she has this bright pink pants on, the lady that was in the store. And you can just see barely right there that this lady's also wearing bright pink pants.
Gotcha, bitch. I went to my mom's house on the west side and waited for my car. He brought me my car and then I came here.
So you came from Brook Park and then to here?
Yeah, I drove here.
And that's your Buick out there?
Yes.
Didn't make any stops along the way.
I'll be honest with you, like I said, we're trying to be honest with you. Is that the story that you want to go with?
I'm gonna clear the rear
We have these awesome cameras that cover each intersection and it tracks your vehicle.
Right.
So we know where you've been.
Right.
Right. So like, you want to tell us like again where you're coming from?
I came from the west side.
Okay.
So were you in the T-Mobile and Solon?
No, I haven't been in there. No.
So we look at the because we're looking at the cameras. We're not going to see you. We're not going to see you in there.
No.
Not one bit. Listen, be honest.
Not even a little bit?
The best part right now is just to be honest about everything. Because you can either not be in trouble or you're going to be in a lot of trouble. I can't make a promise right now, but...
I let Tyreek drive my car.
Huh?
And I said I let Tyreek drive my car.
You let Tyreek drive your car?
Yeah.
And you were at T-Mobile and Solon?
I'm clear from the rear exit.
Maybe... Is that someone? A Erupts?
Yes. Yeah.
That's my purse? So he got it out of my car?
130, stand by.
Yes, this is 100% your first.
Yeah, it is. And you said it was in there. My purse was just in my car.
I'm sorry, I'm just new to the conversation. You don't know that guy at all?
No,
The guy
that's
that-
Tyreek.
You know him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, she knows him.
So you guys are all at Solon then today, mistakenly?
No, I went to Southern, yeah.
Today?
Yeah.
Okay.
But a robbery though? My car was used in a robbery?
I'm from Bedford. All I know is the guy that...
So the robbery with you?
He has your purse.
We want to take this female back. Her story's all over the place. She's going to be involved. The vehicle owner here. It went from not being in Solon to letting this Tyree use it to like, oh, maybe I wasn't Solon. She might be the female that was in the store prior to all this happening.
Is there a kid with the female?
Affirm.
That is diabolical, taking your child while you're being an accomplice to an armed robbery.
We're going to Disneyland.
It's 1,000 times better than Disneyland.
Yes. Affirm. You can bring most of the back.
I'm just being respectful right now. I'll give your mom a call. Yeah, we're going to want to talk to you a little bit further.
They're the pants.
And I'm just going to be respectful to you because you're respectful to us. I'm not going to handcuff you right now in front of the kid. I'm going to make the phone call. I'm just going to be honest with you. Like, you're going to be in no trouble. You can cooperate and not cooperate and be in the law.
Where's the keys to the Buick? Because it's got to get towed.
You told me.
It was using a robbery. Man, you're not making it easy on yourself.
How?
By giving someone your car that robbed someone at gunpoint. Someone got robbed at gunpoint.
At gunpoint?
Someone got robbed at gunpoint. I'm going to be completely honest with you. Someone got robbed at gunpoint, and that's why we're here. We're not like it wasn't as simple. It wasn't like someone stole a cell phone. Someone got robbed at gunpoint. Someone's affected by this.
For the car, I mean, they have evidence in plain sight. I would be willing to guess, just to cross all the T's and dot all the I's, they'll seize the car, they'll tow it like he said, and then they'll probably write a warrant to search it.
103.
Huh?
For loss prevention.
I don't know. You don't have to wait till Monday. Our detectives in now because of what happened. Like I said, it's very serious what happened.
I've never seen the firearm with my own two eyes, so I'm not going to say that he has a firearm.
Yeah. Okay.
Because I've never seen it with my own two eyes.
Forgive us if we don't take your word for it or anything.
And then we just can't let you have your phone in the back. Yeah, I'm good. You've been respectful. I'm sorry, I'm stepping in your stand over here. I just don't want to cut in front of her. There's no need to. Be cooperative. I mean,
The T-Mobile thief was charged with aggravated robbery, and his girlfriend was charged with complicity to aggravated robbery and endangering children. He was sentenced to 6 years in prison and 2 to 5 years supervision after being released. The woman was also sentenced to 4 years in prison. The teen was arrested and put in jail. While he was in jail, he was recorded on the jail phone saying that he would beat up and shoot up the house of the arresting officer. He was charged with dealing stolen property and resisting an officer, but I was unable to find anything on the Palm Beach Court website for him. Thank you for joining me on this video. Please like, subscribe, comment below, let me know your thoughts, and don't forget to hit that bell notification so you know when the latest video has dropped. And if you like police war stories, check out the Things Police See podcast, where I sit down with the men and women of law enforcement for about an hour and get their most intense, bizarre, and sometimes humorous moments from the job. Available everywhere you get podcasts, and there's a link in the description to the YouTube channel. Thanks, guys, and I'll see you next time.